Hello, my name is Robert Pound and I'm a product technologist for Quest. Today we will discuss continuous integration and deployment in Toad Edge. So to get started, let's actually look at the help file. So to get to the help file from Toad Edge, you can come up to help and then click help and it will open up an internet browser and it will show you the help file. And I've come to about continuous integration and delivery in Toad Edge because it gives information on what Toad Edge supports, how it's broken up. But our main focus for this demo is what it actually generates. So it's going to generate some batch scripts and connection information. And we also need a jar file because what this allows you to do is it allows you to actually run all these different commands on your continuous integration server. So if you click here, it will open up a support.quest.com webpage and it will allow you to download the command line tool. It says for Jenkins, but it also supports various other continuous integration servers. You download that to the location where your continuous integration server resides. And as you can see, I've extracted it out and it opens up a separate folder. And that folder has a jar file as well as a library, but that's neither here nor there. As long as you know where you've extracted this folder, you can call it out in both Toad Edge and in your continuous integration server. And I've saved it to a folder Toad Edge on my root directory. You don't have to do that. You can save it wherever you want to. So the purpose of this demo is for folks that are using version control and they're checking in code. They want to make sure that it's complete. So one way to do that is to deploy out the code and ensure that there are no errors when it's deployed. I'm going to be doing just a portion of it to kind of show how Toad Edge works with continuous integration, but there are several steps involved after that on both the Toad Edge side and the continuous integration server side. I'll be using TeamCity for this demo, but essentially I'll be performing the step of dropping and recreating the database for the actual test. So going back to Toad Edge, next we want to come up to the CI/CD button at the top. It will open up a page that lists out all the build steps. So the first thing you're going to want to do is enter in the address of the jar file. So as I said before, it was saved under Toad Edge and then the folder. And since it's already on empty database, we're actually already set to move to the next step. So I'll go ahead and click next. So at this point, you can choose your connection and your database. So I'll be using both this connection and the demo database, which I had already set aside. And then you need to name your output files. So this is the connection information, and you can change this to whatever you wish. So if you wanted to just name it root XML, you could. And then your SQL output as well. So this is going to be the drop and recreate statement. Again, you can name this whatever you wish. And I'm putting it into a separate folder called rep demo, and that's just for my own bookkeeping to keep projects separate. Let me go ahead and click next. And this is where you actually choose the export path. And this is the name of the actual batch file that's going to run. So this is my TeamCity server that I'll be running on. And just to give you an idea, let me go ahead and click code preview. So what the batch file is doing is using the Toad Edge jar and then running the SQL statement with the connection information that we provided. And this is the statement. And I've actually already created this, so let me go ahead and click cancel. And if we look at the folder, we can see these files have already been created in this folder. So let me move to the TeamCity real quick. So I've already created the project and sub-project associated with this build. But in any event, I'm running a command line type build step, and I have entered in the information, the name, etc. And then I've pointed the actual executable to this empty db demo batch file that was saved on the continuous integration server. And I could click save, but let me go ahead and really quick move over to Toad Edge again. So you might have noticed that in the demo database, I purposely left a couple of tables in the database, our old trusty bar and foo. So if I go ahead and run this step real quick, it will wipe out those tables because it's going to drop and recreate as we saw in the batch file. So let me go ahead, now that I've run it, come back to Toad Edge and then refresh, and the tables are wiped out. So there you have it, continuous integration in action, at least a portion of it. Hopefully this video showed you how you can shorten your development cycles with Toad Edge. To get more information on this or other topics, you can, again, use the help file. It has a wide range of information that will help you along your data discovery path. You can also check out www.toadworld.com for the community-driven innovation going on there. And for more information on this product, you can visit www.quest.com/products/ToadEdge. Thank you and have a great tomorrow.